Okay, here we go. What we're gonna make is popcorn balls. I got 3 batches of popcorn made, all done in 3 different ways. And throughout the video, I'm gonna be showing you pictures of how I mixed up the popcorn to make it the 3 different ways, and cooking the syrup. And I'll speed all this up, so we won't just sit through the whole thing. I'll tell you how long it takes us when I get through. Okay, now I did pre-measure everything, so we're starting off with 2 cups of sugar, 2/3 cup of water, 2/3 cup of light corn syrup, or Cairo syrup, whatever you want to call it. Spatula, that would have been good, but can't seem to find things. Let me see if I can find it. All this stuff is cooking. Here it is. There, we got it all. I have 2 teaspoons of salt and a whole 1/2 cup of butter. I doubled this recipe, and I'll show you the cookbook that I got it out. It's out of an old-fashioned Betty Crocker cookbook and the videos. I'll just slice this butter up inside. Now be sure and use real butter, because margarine just won't taste the same. Nut butter and real butter. Okay. And we're going to stir this up. I have the temperature a little higher than medium right now, just till we get it warmed up. And I also am going to prepare some ice water so we can tell when the syrup becomes to a hard boil. We're at 5 minutes, well, right at 6 minutes right now. Okay, now we're at 9 minutes. And as you can see, it's just starting to boil. And I don't have to stir it all the time. If you see it, yours is a lot hotter than mine is at this point. You might want to turn it down a little bit. It might stick a little easier than mine is doing. And as you can see, I got it in kind of a, not a thick, I have it in an old stainless steel pan, but it's not that hot, rather. It's not that thick or anything like that, so should work. I have turned the heat down. So now I'm at 11 minutes. I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. You just kind of turn to mush in the bottom, so it's not near done yet. Not even a soft boil. When it becomes a soft boil, when it goes down to the bottom, you can grab it and you can squeeze it and it's still soft. But we're looking for a hard boil. Now we don't want it too hard. It'll almost break your teeth when you're trying to eat them. So I might as well tell you how I prepared my popcorn. And I also use coconut oil to make my popcorn. I made 3 batches of popcorn. I made it with 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1/2 cup of the double K popcorn, popped it up. 1 batch I left plain just like that. Another batch I made some roasted pecans, and I used 2 tablespoons of butter and a cup and a half of chopped pecans and roasted them. It took just a few minutes, probably a little less than 4 or 5 minutes. Then the last one was my son's idea. We can call those some more popcorns. And I've used 2 cups of the Miniature Marshmallows, 1 cup of the M&M Minis, and 1 cup of Teddy Grahams. Looking better. Let's see where we're at now. It's holding its shape pretty well when it goes down to the bottom. Still soft though. Cook it a little longer. We're at 19 minutes now. Turn it up just a touch. Still, you can see them, they're a little bit smushed on the bottom, so they're not even a soft boiled yet. We're at 20 minutes and 42 seconds. Turn it up just a tiny bit. See, I kind of go up and down with it because I don't want it to stick. But I'm going to sit here and babysit it and stir it the whole time. I do have a ruler set out, and I'm going to put some wax paper out so I can put all my little balls on some wax paper. And the ruler's out so I can make the balls about 2.5 inches to 2 3/4 inch round, so we can put them in our little boxes. I'll wrap them in saran wrap, then I'm going to put them in the box. That's my plan. Ooh, we're at 25 minutes, cooking pretty fast now. Oh, at the nursing home? You got a pie? Oh, mercy. Peach. Looks like peach pie, doesn't it?
Peach streusel pie.
Ooh, it looks delicious.
Thank you.
Every time you're here, we have some good.
Peach streusel pie?
What you got there?
Okay.
A peach streusel pie?
What is it? Pie?
Yes, it's a peach pie.
You
Peach pie, Mr.
rule world.
Yesterday we had a day.
I wonder if Susan's going to bring ice cream later.
Wednesday's always ice cream day. And
Yeah, ice cream too. Yeah, I'll be able to pick them up. We'll have plenty of dessert. Still soft. Cook it a little longer. I think we're not going to be too much longer though. It's at 26 minutes. Once it seems like it gets to a soft ball, it gets to a hard ball pretty quick. I also got some butter out to butter my hands. It makes it easier to form so the syrup doesn't stick to your hands. And I'm going to use, I'm going to turn my burner off. I'm going to do it 3 different times. That's my plan anyway. And I'm going to pour about 1/3 of the syrup on the first one. Then I'm going to put my pot back here on this warm burner, not leaving it off, but I'm going to put it back on the warm burner so it don't warm up too much while I form my first batch of balls. Then I'll do my second and third just like that as well. We're at 29 minutes. I would say that's a medium ball now. A little bit longer. It's right at 30 minutes. If you was to put it together at this point, they wouldn't stay together. So that's why we need to, even though they're delicious this way, they won't keep their form. 32.5 minutes, but not hard. When we get through, we're going to put these 2 teaspoons of vanilla in there. Let's see what it feels like now. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It's a little bit squishy, but it's at 35 minutes. I'm going to cook it 1 more minute. Well, maybe 2. It's 36 minutes. That's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. That feels pretty darn good. I'll go ahead and go with my first batch and hopefully that's good. We're at 38 minutes. So I turned the burner off. And I'm going to put in the stream about 1/3 of this syrup in here. Looks like I don't have way enough syrup. Put it back on the burner so it'll stay warm. At this point the syrup is real hot. I'll butter my hands. Syrup in there. Oh, I forgot the vanilla. You let me forget the vanilla. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Oh well, this one's not going to have vanilla in it, I guess. Ain't nothing I can do about that. Sure will be better with it in there. You are no help. Let me forget the vanilla. I bet you saw it though. Like I said, we got 1 shot for this and that's it. Now I'm going to take that's about a 2-inch ball right there. That's about, yeah, we can make it a little bit bigger for our little boxes. That's about a 3-inch ball. So I'm going to work as fast as I can. Now some of these I'm going to eat myself, so the ball is going to be much bigger. Because I like more like a 6-inch ball. But you know, when the ones you're sharing to put in the pretty box, 3-inch. That's good enough. Okay, here comes my ball.